All right, shalom, shalom. We are the real Hebrew Israelites, coming day in and day out, prophesying the downfall of Babylon the Great, which is America. First off and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makar. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Brother Shapatya
and the brother Rapaya,
GMS Chicago, in transit, coming at you again with a lesson through the Spirit. And we're just gonna start off with a report because we see all these things gearing up, right? This is from AP News. All right, I'm just hop straight into it. This is France AP News. On top of that, a group of 7 foreign ministers met on Friday in France to discuss the Russian-Ukraine conflict. Hold on. All right, make sure this is March 27, 2026. Okay. To discuss the Russian-Ukraine conflict, with deep divisions apparent over U.S. and Israelis' war with Iran, following U.S. President Donald Trump's repeated complaints that America's allies have ignored or rejected requests to help in the military operation and in confronting Iran's retaliatory attacks, including the closure of the Strait of Hormuz to the most important international shipping. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio joined his counterparts from the G7 just 24 hours after Trump's latest round of insults lobbed at NATO, and as instability in the oil markets persists with the Iran war entering the 4th week long, with uncertainty over the status of potential negotiations to end the crisis. So once again, like we said, Trump insulted NATO. What is that going to do? We have the scriptures speaking of the 10 horns, which is the EU and NATO, all right, coming against basically the whore. All right, go ahead.
Revelation chapter 17, verse 16 and 17. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast.
Right, and 10 horns goes into what? NATO. Starting with what? You got France, you got Germany, major and minor. Yeah. All right, you got Spain, Britain, so on and so forth. We can give you the whole list, but you know, just the basics part of it. Starting with the EU, all right, which is now, it's more than 10 countries now. Right. I think it consists of 20 something. But this is the NATO, this is the EU, right? Go ahead.
These shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire.
Right. It says these should make her naked. Why? Because America is pissing off everybody, man. All right. Obadiah goes into them that were Confederate with thee. All right. They're gonna
have laid a wound under thee. Yeah.
Exactly. So, you know, this big bad wolf known as America, all right, it's not getting help from these other countries, because the way Babylon is moving is immoral. But at the same time, these other countries are guilty of the same shit that America does, because this is an Edomite-based society, which means Esau, Edom, is going to do whatever the fuck is in his power or in his will to get what he wants. I.e., that's why Esau's blessing was the sword. That's why the serpent, it says you should be the ruler over sin. All right. What was it? Was it Cain that said too?
Yeah.
All right.
And you'll be the ruler of it.
Right. And then on top of that, it says the serpent should go upon his belly, which means Esau's going by his gut instinct. All right. Whatever he feels, whatever he wants to do, he try to satisfy himself, and his satisfaction is like hell. It cannot be full. It cannot be pleased, man. All right.
It can't be satisfied.
Right. Go ahead. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Verse 17. For Yahweh hath put in their hearts to fulfill His will, and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of Yahweh shall be fulfilled.
Mm-hmm.
So it's America's destiny to be judged. You know, this is also known as an altar. You know, in Isaiah 34, it says that the Lord has a great sacrifice in Basra. America is the chief city of Esau, Edom. You know, the daughter of Babylon. You know, Babylon the Great. Destined what? To be destroyed by fire, as the scripture says. This is
And who's gonna do it? It just talked about them eating her flesh and burning her. All right. What does that involve? All right. When you eat flesh, you consume it. It dissolves in the belly. All right. So how is this place going to dissolve? Thermonuclear war. All right. Thermonuclear war. NATO, the EU, eventually is going to turn on Babylon the Great. All right. All these nations, it says, gather ye round about her. When you go to that Jeremiah 51, it speaks of the same things that's happening in Revelations, the 17th chapter. All right.
Kind of. This is Revelation 18 now, verse 8 through 10. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord Yahweh who judges her.
Now check this out. You talk about America and its allies, but look at the position of America. America has nothing really surrounding it. You got Canada and you got Mexico. When you spread out the world map, the target is Babylon the Great.
Yep.
Russia, Europe, all that shit is connected on one grand landmass. All right? So it's not America is in a certain geographic position where it can't defend itself. All right? This is the, what do they call it? The unguarded walls? Not unguarded.
Unwalled villages.
Unwalled villages. All right? America is, when you think about it, it's left on the island by itself, and it's gonna fucking burn. When you roll, like I said, you roll up that world map, America and all the other countries literally surrounds it. All right.
Yeah, and America's in the shape of a lake. So when you know what John saw was a lake of fire. You know, all those missiles, the chariots shooting lasers on here are burning this place up. You know, all 5,000 square miles of it.
Yep. This land is your land. This land is my land. Was it to the New York? Was it from California to the New York Islands?
Yeah.
All right, 5,000 miles. This place is going to fucking burn, man.
Well, yeah, and the earth itself is going to rock to and
fro, man.
Yep.
So all that atomic energy, all that spiritual energy being released from the chariots, because remember, Isaiah, the 63rd chapter, has to happen. Yahweh Shai is going to get his lick on this damn place, man. Who is this that coming from Basra? All right?
Yeah.
So this place is utterly going to be fucking destroyed. All right? This is destiny. This is prophecy. All right? Matter of fact, get that when, or if you got some more on that, read it. But that snout.
Oh, yeah, Daniel. There's a little more in Revelation 18, 9 and 10 now. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning.
All right, who's the kings of the earth? Let's go right back into it. America's allies have ignored or rejected requests to help in the military operation. Who's the allies? The EU, NATO. Now they're starting to change. Because when you read that Joel, is it Joel 3? Or is it Joel 2? I think it's Joel 3. It talks about, and his back should be towards the eastern sea. It talks about basically goes into the American army being over there in the Middle East. They ain't coming back. They gonna get fucking destroyed, man. All right? And this place called Babylon the Great is gonna be fucking destroyed. All right? Joel, the 2nd chapter, goes into how before the missiles, it was like a green forest, but behind it, it was desolation. Okay? So this is the thermonuclear war that's coming to Babylon the Great via missiles, chariots, and these other countries doing exactly what they're doing, man.
I got it right here.
Go ahead.
Joel 2 and 3, a fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth.
All right, what's that? You got nuclear warheads. All right? And those nukes drop. All right? You got combustion that's going to happen in those nuclear warheads. And behind it, you have fire. That's the rocket. That's the propel system. All right, that gets the warheads to their targets. Go ahead.
The land is as the Garden of Eden before them.
So greenery, vegetation, things of that nature.
And behind them a desolate wilderness. Yeah, and nothing shall escape them.
All right, so
Wow.
destruction.
Yeah.
Destruction, man. So when John seen that lake of fire, he was watching. It's the same thing in Joel, all right? Because what was happening? Just like when you watch the Knowing, that flame was engulfing the whole land.
Oh, the besom of destruction.
Yep.
You know, it's a firewall sweeping the land.
Yep. So the same vision. The besom is written in what? Is that Jeremiah?
I think Jeremiah, yeah.
All right, so the prophets were seeing the same destruction, man.
Yeah.
This is nothing new under the sun,
Oh,
man.
I'm sorry, Isaiah 14:23. Yeah.
Isaiah 14:23.
Yeah.
All right? So the prophets seen the destruction of this place. They didn't have a name. Oh, this is America. 1776. No. The daughter of Babylon. They knew what the angels called it. David even knew about this place. All right? Because this is prophecy. This was going to happen in the near future. Okay?
And Enoch prophesied the
Oh,
Lord
yeah.
coming, you know?
Yeah, he's seen the destruction, man.
Yeah.
The seventh from Adam. He's seen the destruction of this place. Moses seen the destruction of this place. All right? Solomon, King David, all these prophets seen the end game. Obadiah, he's seen the end game. Okay?
Yep. Savior shall come up on Mount Zion.
There you go. So according to prophecy, we know this place is going to be wiped out. According to prophecy, we know how these geopolitics is going to unravel. We know about the Ezekiel 38. We know about
Right.
the MOTB.
That's
All
it.
these things are going to happen to stages leading up to the destruction of Babylon the Great, leading up to the Revelations 18. All right, because why are the other nations going to wail? All right, the EU, all these other nations, they do trade and commerce with America.
Yep.
That's why we got these tariffs and things of this nature. All this shit is based on economic power. And whoever has the resources and the things that are valuable are the ones that's going to be put up in a ruler position. That's why Babylon the Great is doing what it's doing. Venezuela, Iran. That's why Russia, China. Where the fuck are they building shit? What you call bricks and what was it? Roads, ladders. I forget the actual term, but in China they're doing it. All right, and it's basically making transport routes all throughout Africa. You know who's doing that? Russia and China. Because what's in Africa? A lot of fucking minerals, a lot of fucking resources, man. Okay. Hey, with this war going on now, look at the prices of certain things. Silver, gold. Silver is needed in fucking war. Silver is needed when you talk about missiles and guided systems. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, was it this?
Bricks and roads. Belt and Road. Yep.
Initiative, whatever.
Yep.
Okay.
And what it says: control trade routes, resources, influence across the continent. That's what China and Russia is doing in Africa, along with other countries. That's why you have the BRICS. All right, they want to set up their own monetary system.
Yeah, which they have.
And who's the only one trying to throw a fucking rock in a pond and disrupt it? Babylon the fucking Great, man.
God.
And that's why they're doing what they're doing in Venezuela and South America. That's why they're doing what they're doing in the Middle East. Look at the past so-called dictators. All right, they didn't have a quote unquote certain currency. They wanted to do something else. What did Babylon the Great do? Got their ass out the way. From Saddam to Bin Laden, Gaddafi, so on and so forth. Go ahead.
Con, it says here the BRICS strategy is to reduce reliance on the U.S. dollar, build independent trade routes, and control supply chains.
So everybody wants their own bricks and road.
Yep.
For the most part. Was it Belt and Road?
Belt and one second. Belt and Road Initiative.
Yep.
Green.
So you got a lot of countries doing this right now because they're trying to, within any good business, you need good partners. And everybody pretty much sees the bullshit that America stands for. And they're at the point, listen, let's create our own fucking systems. Only way America's gonna disrupt that, fuck it. Everybody reset MOTB. And all you countries gonna have to get down with that. Regardless of what the fuck you guys feel, these big corporations run the fucking world. And you know who runs these big corporations? The fucking elite.
Well, Amalek, the Tiny Tots,
Yep.
you know?
Yep.
The curly fries. They have BlackRock,
Yep.
State Street, Vanguard, you know, collectively, you know, own the majority of the resources of the world.
And they want what? Everything tokenized and digitized very fucking soon.
And also with the population, you know, depopped,
Yep.
you know?
Depop culture, not
Because,
pop culture. Depop culture.
Because they trust in their AI as well, you know, their witchcraft, you
Yep.
know?
So, man, the writing is on the wall.
Yep.
You have been weighed and wanting.
Yes.
Babylon the Great is done, man. It's fucking done, man.
Hallelujah.
And the elites put Trump in power because they what? Sorry, I had a sharp hand. They know the fruition of Babylon the Great.
And they wanted a fall guy anyway.
Exactly.
You know, he's just a puppet.
Yep. So they know what they're doing. They work behind the scenes that work behind the scenes.
Yeah. And the last Trump will be saved. And hey, with that, we hope this lesson was edifying and exhorting. Again, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rachakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule and taught us the truth, and salutations to all the Akim, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity with charity. Shalom and Abba Ball.
Abba Ball.